Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a greeting card and I made a Distress Oxide background with a resist spray. Lindsey from the Frugalcrafter shared a video tutorial years ago how to make your own resist spray, and she used some kind of glue plus water. I used ModPodge, Glossy ModPodge with water, and I mixed it a little bit more water than I add ModPodge. And I'm just spraying and sprinkling some of the spray onto watercolor paper. I dry it with a heat tool before I go in with the oxide inks. I watched a video recently from Jennifer McGuire where she shared how she creates a galaxy background with the Tim Holtz resist spray, and I want to try that. In the end, I'm ending up with a confetti background because I'm adding too many droplets of the resist spray. But that doesn't matter, I will share a video for the galaxy next time. I'm drying the ink completely before I use a wet baby wipe to wipe away the excess on the resist areas. I don't wipe too much because I don't want to reactivate the inks. I'm adding another layer of the resist spray. In comparison to the original spray, I think that it's not as glossy and not as thick, so next time I will add a little bit more Mod Podge to my bottle. Before I'm adding the next layer, I wiped away the ink on the resist areas with a wet baby wipe. Again, before I go in with the oxide ink, I dry the resist spray with the heat tool. I cut out a frame with the speckle frame die from Tim Holtz, I believe, and I am stamping the Rubber Dance textured flower onto it. I'm using StazOn because of the many glossy droplets on my background, and I want to be sure that it's gonna dry. The reason why I'm stamping the flower onto watercolor paper and also onto my card directly is that I don't want to see that it's a cutout image later. So that means that I will cut out my flower directly to the black lines later. I'm coloring in the image with Inktense pencils. Did you know that Rubber Dance has a brand new group on Facebook? It's a stamping group and you can share your work you do with Rubber Dance stamps, and you also can join the monthly challenge and have the chance to win some stamps and giveaways. I will link you up in my description box to this Facebook group, and the people there are really lovely and friendly and everybody is welcome. I also stamped one of the leaves of the textured flower set and colored it in with the Inktense pencils too. For my sentiment, I cut a Tim Holtz word block die from some of the rest of my confetti background, and I also used a cardstock with double-sided tape and glue it onto it. Now it's very easy to add the missing alphabet things, in the O and the R and the A. These were cut out completely. And to fill in the sticky part, I'm using some glitter from Wow. I add 2 layers of colored cardstock to give the card more dimension. As I said before, I'm cutting out my main image directly on the black line, so I can glue it on top of my flower that is already stamped onto the card. I'm also inking up the edges of my cutout image with a black pen. I add 3D foam dots to my sentiment. Here is my finished card. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will be back with a galaxy background soon. Thanks for watching, bye!